Hello and welcome to this brief video on the SensusAccess Remediator. In this brief video I will walk you through the SensusAccess Remediator and show you how you can use the service to remediate large volumes of PDF documents in a streamlined process. Once logged into the SensusAccess Remediator, upload the batch of documents you want to remediate. Once the documents have been uploaded, the SensusAccess Remediator performs a brief scan and presents a report on the findings. The green rows show documents that are ready for further remediation. The yellow rows show documents that lack metadata such as the title, author, or main language code. The red rows show documents that are encrypted and protected with a password. Those documents cannot be processed unless you remove the restrictions first. Let me just add the missing titles and language codes by clicking the Edit and Update buttons. In the table you can also find details on the type of PDF document. Is it image only, text PDF, or accessible tag PDF? Furthermore, you can see the PDF version, how the PDF document was created,
and whether it contains a PDF/UA identifier. Finally, you can see if the document is encrypted,
if it allows for copying of content, and whether it allows for screen reader access. Before proceeding, you have the option of downloading the edited document and the summary report. In the Options section, you can specify how you want your PDF documents back, with the original image layer on top of the recognized text layer, or with the recognized text layer on top of the original image layer. In most cases, you probably want to leave it as the original image layer as the top layer. In theory, text PDF documents already contain the text. However, you will often get better results if text PDF documents are treated as image-only PDF. Then leave it to the SensusAccess Remediator to recreate the text and structure. By default, many PDF documents are created to display the file name instead of the document title when opened. Best accessibility practice is to display the document title. The SensusAccess Remediator can fix that. If your document contains illustrations without alternate textual descriptions, SensusAccess can create those based on the immediate context of the illustrations. In case of complex illustrations, the SensusAccess Remediator can also compose long descriptions of the illustrations. The long descriptions are appended to the document. Both alternate textual descriptions and long descriptions are created using advanced artificial intelligence. Passing the formal PDF/UA validation requirements require documents to have a PDF/UA identifier. If your documents lack a PDF/UA identifier, the SensusAccess Remediator can inject it. This feature should be used with caution, as only compliant documents should have a PDF/UA identifier. You can also request that the SensusAccess Remediator validates your documents against the PDF/UA specification and produces a validation report for each document. The reports can be used as proof of compliance and to identify any manual remediation required. To make it easier to distinguish documents that have been processed by the SensusAccess Remediator, the suffix can be added to the file name between the file name and the .pdf document type. The default value is -SA for SensusAccess. Finally, in cases where you are remediating multiple batches, you can identify each batch with a job label. Once you are done, simply check your email address and submit the documents for further processing. You then get a receipt. Once the remediation has been completed, you will receive an email with a link to the result. The remediate documents will remain available for download for up to 7 days and are then deleted automatically. To give you an idea of what you can expect from the SensusAccess Remediator, I have run a document through the service. The source document is a text PDF document without tags. We can see that the document is 12 pages long and contains a variety of content types, including illustrations. Here I have the document the way it is returned by the SensusAccess Remediator. I asked to have both alternate textual descriptions and long descriptions created. We can see that the document now has a tag tree and that key elements are tagged up for what they are.
headings, paragraphs,
Tables, illustrations. If I open the properties of this illustration, we can see that the alternative text pie chart showing percentages of visual impairment causes was added to the illustration. Moving towards the end of the document, we can see that it is now 14 pages. 2 pages were added with long descriptions of those images considered complicated. For example, we can now read details of the pieces in the pie chart. For more information about the SensusAccess Remediator, please contact Sensus by completing a form at https://www.sensusaccess.com/contact us/